Hi everybody, welcome back to GregTech New Horizons, episode 119, where a short while ago I did a whole load of the coin quests to get some free stuff. Well, not free stuff, but stuff. And yeah, they've all updated. So yeah, let's get back to it. So, last episode, we did a little bit of work with an advanced steam turbines. We've got medium voltage throughout. We're downgrading the power to LV on this side. Medium voltage straight through here. There's no LV wires. It's all tidy. It's all clean. A little bit of a mess of piping around here just to fit that all in, but again, that's fine. There's no problem. I have made 4 MV machine holes for this. However, in addition to the things that are awkward to get, such as, the pumps, the circuits, the large coal boiler, that's relatively straightforward, stainless steel fluid pipes. Oh, here we go. There's a problem straight away. I haven't got stainless steel yet, because that's what we did all this work to get. So all of this work was so we could make the stainless steel, which we need to do in the EVF, and mainly to make 4 stainless steel screws so we could make a wand. But it turns out that we actually need to go further, because we need 24 stainless steel, 96 stainless steel. Yeah, you see where we're going here. And look, more stainless steel, and more stainless steel, and stainless steel. We need a lot of stainless steel. Now, to be fair, the quest did warn me. Stainless steel is made in a blast furnace, temperature of 1700 K, takes 85 seconds or 60 seconds by adding oxygen, albeit I guess if you can, you're going to save a ton of power by doing so. You're going to need a ton of stainless steel. The cracker, the large steam turbine, the distillery tower, all need huge amounts of stainless steel. A single distillery tower uses several stacks, and you're going to want more than just one. Oh joy. We are going to need a lot of stainless steel, apparently. And there is a stainless steel EVF processing quest off of that. There is a medium voltage advanced boiler, which, oh look, that's a quest. So yeah, we're kind of in the right ballpark, but I think we are at the very best premature. Now, I am going to put down these 13. Before we start looking at this, I'm going to put down these 13 spodumene ores, because I also managed to get this upgraded to looting 3. So 13 should definitely, I don't know how many I had, damn it. I'll be able to get it with that, but we'll, that really didn't work. But the idea was, so there's 45, so if I do 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9... I'm just doing it on the wood because I can't accidentally go and hammer my way through that. 3 and 3, and then we can do a last line 9 there. That will do. So there's 45, so I should get more than 45 with a fortune hammer. Well, I only got 9 there. 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 I've been dicked, haven't I? They've got me. I didn't actually come out of that better off. I'm surprised. I thought that would work. But anyway. Right, let's get to this stainless steel malarkey, because this is going to take a while. Now, we need, for the stainless steel quest, we need 64, which we have. We also are going to need plenty of oxygen. Now, I have got a reasonable amount. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, so that will get me that. In the comments to a previous episode, I asked the question about keeping the low voltage machines going, and it was suggested that what I should actually do is to try and line these up in such a way that we can automate processes. And this was kind of something I was thinking, whether we could get a low voltage production line thing. So for example, let's just take an example piece. If I were to go and take my basic electrolyzer, that makes hydrogen, it makes oxygen. So if I were to pump out the oxygen into a tank and the hydrogen cells come out, then I can put those into a tank and we can have some tanks off the side. I could basically get a big old tank of, you know, well, that's 4,000 buckets. Is that 4,000? Yeah, it is 4,000, isn't it? 4,000 buckets of steam. I could have 4,000 buckets of oxygen, 4,000 buckets of hydrogen in a tank. Probably kind of propped off the side here somehow, and we'll just use this style of tank, but maybe in iron, for example. So that's a consideration that we need to think about, and I do desperately need to start thinking about automating some of the stuff. I also need to think about putting all this lot away, but that's another question entirely. Let's get one of these down. I need, well, I'm going to do, I think I'm going to just do 4 for now. What have I got in the way of food? I've got nothing. Okay, let me eat. I want to see what kind of impact this has, because clearly that is going to be an issue if we get there. Not eaten recently. Let's go there. Eaten once, not eaten recently. That poisons me, so we really don't want that. That's been eaten once. I've not had one of those recently. And then we can just come over here and eaten once, not eaten, it was zucchini bake, yum yum. Eaten once, not eaten recently. Not eaten recently. Not eaten recently. That should do us. Boop, 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 boop. Nom, nom, nom. Right, let's go and do... Let's go and see what impact one stainless steel has on the system. So one stainless steel on program 11 in the EBF with oxygen. Is this going to work? I have no idea, but we've got Cooper nickel coils, so we put you on program 11. We grab some oxygen, and I put in well, it's working. And at the moment, we're keeping up. And it's using about a quarter, maybe. Wow, that hammers the steam, doesn't it? Over a quarter of the steam gone. So that has really just hammered that. That is... These are full. Where has that power come from? It's not drawn. No, it can't have drawn it, surely. It's not drawn it from here, no. But it really just slurped the steam out of the system, didn't it? And now it's going back up. So it's about 150,000. Ouch. 150,000 or 1,500 buckets of steam. Now clearly what we need to do is we need to upgrade our steam production. Now I don't think adding more of these to it would help. I'm not entirely sure how I'd add more of these, to be honest. I could probably output from the front. No, because then I could output from the front and I possibly get 6 of them on there. But I just don't think that that's going to hack it. I mean, it's building back up, but it is just going to take a hell of a long time. So I think we're going to have to kind of process that bit by bit. I'm wondering if I can take my one stainless steel ingot and let's go and extrude that into rods. Because I've got enough to make 64 anyway, I'm not going to lose out there. I'm just wondering if we can get to that elusive spot that we were aiming for, the wand. Because this was all of this was to push us in that direction, and I think I'm just going to have to basically run that very frugally, maybe frugally, I don't know. But let's cut these up. We'll make stainless steel screws because I would like to push the Thorncraft element, and this should give me more than enough to do those, at least that bit anyway. We'll stick them in the lathe, off they go, boom, 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 boom. Oh, look at those, look at that screw, look at that screw. Ooh, well, there was a quest for it, was there? Where's that one then? Where are you? Where is my quest? Novice Thaumaturgy, better screws. Alright, well I'll take it. So that takes us to an iron capped. Making a gold requires 30 Vs, but your old one's limited to 25. So first create an iron or copper capped great wood wand and reload it with 50 V, and then later on the next quest create a gold. Well, we shall not claim that one immediately. We are going to do... Oh, okay. Maybe we are claiming it then. Let us go to the Thorncraft area. Bearing. I think I need... Let's just have a look. Let me just have a quick... Oh wow, you need this for... Oh, we're getting some of the good stuff now. The Rod of the Seas from Britannia. You're getting to the interesting stuff. What are the skies? Infinite cobble. Oh, my mouse is doing weird stuff. Sojourner's Sash. We're some way off of all of that. We haven't really got into Britannia, but I was looking at the usage for those, wasn't I? That's what I was looking at. Okay, come on. Be sensible. 1 copper. So I need more lich bones. I'm probably going to go and kill more liches then, aren't I? Okay. And then we can do the gold capped one. Woo! Okay. Right, let me just sort myself out. And I shall be back with you in a second. It is unfortunately a very hot day here in the UK, and I am sweating like a git, so I'm going to be kind of between takes turning my fan on and off. So I'll be back in a moment. Well, I got all the way over there and then realised I didn't have any iron 1 caps, so I'm back and we're just pulling together the necessaries to make the iron 1 caps, which are just crafting recipes. There's nothing fancy about them, which is nice. So all of that, we've got everything we need there, and I've actually, luckily, got also another set of licher's bones, which means that I've got enough to make the gold cap one as well. So, bonus all round. What I would like to do before we head over is let me just have a look at the... Well, let's head this way. I've got 5 more V-shrooms. That's where I'm going here. We've got 5 more V-shrooms. We have got fertilised dirt. We have got plenty of basalt covers, although I can't remember which basalt covers it was we need for that, so they stack anyway. I'm fairly certain it's these ones, not those ones, but we'll take them anyway just to be on the safe side, because we might not. We've got a little bit more fertilised dirt there as well. And let me have a look at, I think it was those. And we'll go back to our coin. I was just looking at the boilers again, as I think I'm going to have to go down the multi-block boiler route before we get to there. Right, let me have some more of these fruits. So I've got 10. I'm going to keep those about my person as well, just so we've got them. Now these are turned into the primal shrooms using 4 Padicio and 4 Messis. And Messis, oh, damn it. Try that again. Messis you can get from a number of things, but one of the things we found had just got Messis. That's got Fames. It's just finding the one that's only, or maybe that has Peanut has Messis. So let's just go and we'll have a look at that in a moment. Again, I need 2 and 4. Padicia we were getting from one of these, wasn't it? It wasn't Dark Ash. Certainly wasn't you. Yeah, and uses were 4, so I need 2 for each one, so 20 basically, don't I, of the ashes. And then I need 2 per for Messis. Let's go and have a look at my peanuts. Got to go through this at this point anyway, so that's got a whole load of stuff in it. That is not, I mean, that's got Fames and Messis. I'm sure I found something that was just Fames. It wasn't that. Or that. I mean, if we've got a little bit of Fames overflow, I'm not too desperate, but I could have sworn I found something that was just Messis. I just can't think what on earth it was. Tea leaf? Not edible. You can see, I don't know why this is so bad, because that is showing me the Messis, but it's not showing me the fact that that's got Fames in it as well. Ketchup, mustard. Flesh root, tea, stingberries, that's herba. I don't think there's anything in there that's helping. Mustard. What's peanut? I suppose ketchup. I wonder what the peanut butter does. I haven't got my. Don't have a thermometer on me, do I? Curry powder is curry leaf, so I just need 2 per 20 curry powder. Where's my curry leaf? Sort by name, curry. Cooked. Cream, curry powder. 20 of them. Again, all about just trying to, so that's 2, that's 1, yeah, 20 of each. try not to have any pollution in the area of the thing, so we can get more V-shrooms going, which means we don't have to faff around with the things. I've got. Oh no, it's thunderstorm. I was just looking. If you look up in the right hand corner where all that information is, there's a little white thing. It says 43 minutes till the next storm, and there's a massive great gap, and there's like a white scratch, and I thought it was a scratch on my monitor. It's not. Okay, so we'll head over there. We can I think I'll probably start off getting these V-shrooms done, because the sooner the V... Oh, I meant to bring those. Let me go and grab the stairs, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, first things first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Primal shrooms. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. 1. Counting with Sid, but very low numbers. But this will get our ability to self-manage our V. No! Oh god. Damn it. Got a little bit of gubbins up there, but we'll live. I'm going to put these down here just so I've got them. I think I've got 9. I screwed up. These things happen. In fact, I'll just use that bit of fertilised dirt. That will allow me to quickly clean up the thing. See, nothing to see here. Now, I did put... I'm thinking I may put some supports and put some of these on, like little lampposts around here, maybe somehow, or even... Oh yeah, they are definitely the wrong ones, aren't they? So let's go and get rid of those and get rid of these. They're horrible. And put those ones on. Oh, I put the little corner pieces in. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't matter. They're not important. And largely this is just me getting prepped. So, and also littering. If you ignore the bowl in the water, that wasn't me. I didn't litter that at all. But we can at least break these out and put proper panels in where we have them. Like that. And that. And then I've got 9, so that's 3. Leaves me with 6. I'll just do 3 either side, won't I, for now? That will do the trick. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And we can just put these in. So the one bit I'm not sure is whether mobs can spawn on the fertilised dirt. So this is spawn proof, all of this, but I don't know whether that is. And that's the area of light concern. I'm not going to say it's a massive area of concern, but because these are not lit, I'm not entirely sure whether these are going to be spawn proof or not. And the only way we're going to find out is by not lighting them, I suppose, and taking a chance. So we'll build these up. We should really probably get these planted as well. Sooner planted, sooner grown. And while they're growing, I can just work on these different basalt covers which I don't want. Yay! Right, so, and then what do I do about lampposts? Actually, they're not going to be in the centre, are they? Which is where your problem kind of originates. I don't know why I was all worried about falling then, because I'm not just falling into the water anyway, but you know how this goes. A little unexpected fall is always a surprise. But get these grown, I'll worry about spawn later, or spawn edge. In fact, I think I'm going to cut some. Well, I haven't got the. Maybe I have actually. Let me just. I'm not going to throw those in the water because I am going to be using the hooferator later, the magnet. So that would be foolish because I'm just going to pick them all up later, and that will be a pain in the bum. But that will take. That'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's all we need. No, I didn't actually. Okay, that surprised me. I thought I'd done that, but I'll sort that in a moment. And that moment of lack of care results in my falling in the water. Right. Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering if I can in some way get a little lamppost up there, but we'll kind of work that out later. That's largely unimportant, and I nearly went straight over this again. I really need to pay attention to what I'm doing. There we go. Lots and lots of V waiting to be harvested when I need it. Right, let me put that away. Might as well just leave these covers down here because they're for this area at the moment, so they can just go down there. That can go somewhere. Any sign of the coin quest being ready? Complete, cooldown 3 minutes and 56 seconds, so we've still got a while to wait for that. However, what I need to do is grab all of these things out of here. We need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just a crafting bench when it's not a magical crafting bench, so it will work absolutely fine with those oh, I do need 4. I need to go back and get the others when I come to do that. That's fine. It's not a problem. And insufficient V. Now that has not got 20 of each, so that has. And of course, we want to swap out so we're getting the maximum discount, and we're going to get you. So that's our first great wood wand, which has got a capacity of 50. I need to go and get the stainless steel screws, the other 4 that I left behind, because I am going to need those for the gold version. Because you need 30 for that. So yeah, I need the other screws, but first things first, I need to charge this up, which is why I wanted to plant all of this lot. And it's also why I want my magnet out. I may get... I don't know whether they are falling, actually going to fall off the sides there or not. What are we at now? Yeah, got some. Well, it's definitely working. There's no doubt about that. And as a solution to, you know, early V access, not a bad one, I don't think. I mean, we're at 30 odd already. We only need 30. I think we needed 30. And what I don't know is whether those are visually there. We're at 50 on nearly all of them now. So let me go and grab the stainless steel screws and I'll be back in a second. Alright, we've got the screws. For those of you who are observant, you'll notice there's a large number of aspects scrolling down the side of the screen. I scanned a whole load of stuff while I was over there because I hadn't scanned everything for a while. So as a result, I hadn't scanned anything. And there was a whole chest of stuff that hadn't been scanned recently. So yeah, that was a worthwhile thing. I don't know whether I've scanned these, to be honest. I'm sure I have, yes. Yeah, that's I discovered Tubernus as well. I don't know what Tubernus is, but I discovered it. Yeah, so again, scan all the things. It's really important. Good old Thorncraft with the scan all the things exercise. I was just looking at my armour, you know, my helmet is really built. Actually, most of my actual fighting armour is pretty beat up, so I think we probably need to investigate some decent armour at some point. However, what we actually need to investigate right now is this bad boy, which is going to be a gold capped great wood wand. Needs 30. There you go. Bang. Now the difference with the gold capped and the iron capped is purely control. I'm going to put these away for now. I'm going to. This, we're unlike that one gives us more control over the aspects when we're draining them from nodes. Now, because we're not really using nodes a lot at the moment, we oh, hello Craig. Lots of interesting stuff just opened up, including I can see everything. So we've got you. Let's jump in here. We have got gold. We enchanted cloth cap. I don't even know what that is. Looks quite nice though, doesn't it? And we can claim that, and we can come back in, and I've got some spawn wolf eggs. I should scan that as well, and while I'm at it, I should also scan you, because, you know, valuable stuff. I should probably even open up these common and uncommon treasure bags, because they're... Let me just have a look, see if they have any use before we do anything. They don't, so let's... Getting stuff, diamonds, ender pearls. That's actually really nice. potions. We'll put those away. I think they might even have. Don't they have an aspect? They have a little bit of lucrum, as I recall. So we got you. We got a couple of potions. I think everything else there is largely things. We'll just put the potions in here for now, just to free up the space. We'll take you and you. Get a little bit of knowledge. Get a little bit of experience. Continue on. Get the scan all done, and again we'll stash these up here for now. I really do need to work on my storage. I think that's probably going to be not necessarily the next episode, because ain't nobody like working on storage, but you know, it needs to be done. So let's see what we're getting off of that. 9, 10. Was that another diamond? Might have been another diamond. Some knowledge fragments. Yeah, getting some stuff, aren't we? More potions. And here we go. I think everything else we've covered. Ooh, a ring of shielding. That's interesting. Let me get those down. You can't wear that. Okay, that's fine. But wow, there's a lot of stuff there. Yeah, I definitely need to go through these. See, a lot of these, which I'll never use, we can, once we've got to the point of V-crystallization, we'll be able to use them to make V-crystal, store our V a little bit nicer. However, let me... Oh, so that's put both gloves on in the bauble slot. That's for hot things, isn't it? Okay, well, what we can do is stash those there for now. Thank you. Just love these good motorcycles with really crap things. So what have we got? What's our next direction? Well, we need this, the goggles of revealing. We can get rid of you, we can get rid of you. Why have I got that there? I don't think I can make that, can I? I'm fairly certain that is an error. So goggles of revealing require 30V. We've got everything else, I believe. So, and apart from, yeah, we just need the actual aspects, don't we? I am, what are we at, 350, yeah. I am going to go, well, I am going to first off put a charge on this wand. And then we're going to go over and get the stuff for the goggles of revealing. I've had that made for quite a while. And consequently, I think we should try and finish that. Yeah, not far off full. I mean, there's a whole load of 5 of it. I could have had the other one with me and swapped to that, but they grow so fast on that material. Right, let me go and grab the stuff. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, here we are. We have got 2 thermometers. These have been sat in my chest for probably 40 or 50 episodes. Oh, good grief. I'm not even wearing a helmet. Do you think you should be allowed to shoot them? I think you should be allowed. If they're breaking the law, they should be fair game. Sorry, grumpy old man mode there for a second. Bang. That's right, this is all correct, isn't it? Almost. Still not there? What's going on here? Oh, goggles at the bottom. I've basically screwed up completely, haven't I? 30. Bang, bang, bang. Gives me a V discount. It is also armour-ish. And yeah, that is absolutely awesome. Because now I can put those on. Now these can be combined, I believe, with more or less, well, certainly any Thorncraft helmet, any of those helmets. We can do it with a Sanguine helmet from Blood Magic as well. I don't think I would want to waste it on a Man of Steel helmet. Terra Steel perhaps, although they are ugly as hell. Or we just use them when we're things, but there you go. I can see everything. Claim back. This one is interesting. So I need the research from New Horizons Red Heart canister. So let me jump in here, go into there. So New Horizons. Ball of Moss, we know how to make that. It's got moderate instability, that's going to be painful. We need, I like that actually, Ender Chest. Don't know what's involved in making, they're not too bad, except they were the way out of our league in terms of needing lots of stuff. Okay, possibly jumped to the gun. Oh, luggage. I love the luggage. The luggage is one of my favourite pieces of equipment in there. What I can't see is Denzel's Marshmallow. That is New Horizons, isn't it? New Horizons Red Heart canister. Parent New Horizons Red Heart. Not hiding off the side somewhere, is it? Dunno, Denzel's Marshmallow. You can swim in lava, dive like a fish. Mine, I eat one of these marshmallows, you'll never get hungry again. Okay, that's crazy. That's something T. But none of this is giving me red heart stuff. But I haven't got the stuff for the beacon. What am I missing? Maleficus. That's a... Never even heard of that one. That's a new one on me, Thorming. Witchery, Blood Magic, Witching Gadgets, Thormic Horizons. I'm not seeing Red Heart at all. I mean, it's there. Oh, that was Taboo. Okay. That was, that's probably just up to my batshit crazy meter. Portals. I'm curious. Magical Wood. Angel Block. Doesn't really help me. Have a little bit of Forbidden Knowledge. Skull, Fire, Sword. I don't have the Aurum for that. It just doesn't appear to be much. It's Aurum that's kind of tripping me up along the way for them all, isn't it? Ender Tank. Just don't see Red Heart. Not sure. You'll have to let me, if anybody knows what the what's going off there, then more than happy to be told. But I think we need to almost certainly concentrate a little bit on armor. I think that would be useful, and I think storage would be useful. And obviously we are going to be working on the stuff that I could potentially use. I'm going to take with me. Harming, healing, take, strength, regen, strength, night vision. And the ones that I can turn into something useful later, we'll leave down here for now. So anyway, I suppose I should actually get myself a I should have a wand somewhere. There we go, nice gold shiny wand. Let's change my viewpoint. Let's step forward a little bit. Let's get the interface off and go. Screenshot. It took a while to get here. But we did get here, and that's more than sufficient. I think if I put a redstone block onto that, it should actually give me automatic transfer, but that's something for another time. Right now, we've made some things. I mean, the amount of research I've done is still scrolling in the corner there. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, do keep the suggestions coming. This is such a massive mod pack with so many things. I definitely will be expanding the industrial element of that. I think if I'm going into the big steam boilers, I need to concentrate and think about water production, which means I might need to get that greedy tank thing that I built from Thorncraft going. But I never managed to get that to work, and I'm sure I was just missing something really simple, but you know, wouldn't be the first time I've missed something simple. But until next time, I will continue as I poodle around doing bits and pieces around the place, feeding the odd ingot of chrome in until we've got 64 of those. That's going to be painful. But we can start to think about a new storage regime. I'm probably going to tear out most of this floor. I'm probably going to move all of this around, so these are on the side, so we've got all of the storage on this side. Maybe a walkway. I don't know. We'll work on storage, and we'll work on tidying it up again. I don't think it'll be the first time we have to do. Well, it's not the first time. We've already had to do storage a couple of times. It certainly won't be the last time we have to do storage. And once that storage building is gone, I can extend the industrial scaffolding out this way, and we can start over. So we can start to take over the space occupied by this building. Ultimately, I'll probably tear out these. I'm thinking about some simple tree farm setup. There's a goblin over there. But this is going to start to get more and more industrial and covered by the industrial elements of it. So, yeah, let's see how we go. There's a whole world. I mean, we're only on episode 120, so, you know, and I'm only just in medium voltage. And, you know, there's one or two after that. 120 to get to there. If we ever even get to these, to be honest, these look like endgame goals. Yeah, you're joking. You are having a laugh. We'll see how we go. I'm still not disillusioned completely by this pack. There are times when it gets on top of me, there are times when it doesn't. But until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.